is the Sigma 16mm f1.4, the Sony E-Mount, the best talking head lens in 2022. So for me, yeah, it is the best talking head lens for the Sony APSC E-Mount cameras. Currently shooting with the 16mm on a Sony A6400. I do have an ND filter on it, 2-400, but for this shot, it is fantastic. Honestly, I love the 24mm focal length, equivalence that is to full frame. It looks good. We're shooting at f1.4 now. I think it's fantastic. If I look at it, it's not huge. It's not huge on the camera. Size is not a massive problem. Around the 400 gram mark. It is bigger than some of Sigma's counterparts. Like I've got 56mm sat here. That is quite a bit smaller. But I think you need all the glass is needed to get the wide open aperture of the 16mm. Coming in at about £350, about $350. It's not the cheapest, but I think for a talking headshot with the versatility in forms of video, it is the best lens for APS-C that you can currently buy. In terms of autofocus, let's give that a try now. Oh, my knee just cracked. Yeah, if you walk out the shot, you got to go quite wide to walk out the shot, you know, miles away. But yeah, I think it's picking me up absolutely fine. I'm looking at the screen above. Oh, my knee's gone again. Doesn't look that bad at all. So for me, it's not the best photo lens, but it's not the best photo lens because of the style of photography I like. So if you're the kind of person who likes landscapes, astro, maybe you do weddings, so you want to get everyone in, absolutely perfect, because you've got that versatility with the aperture that you can mess about with to get that bokeh absolutely spot on. If you like to do sort of portraits, street photography, stuff like that, I'd probably recommend, to be honest, something like the 56, because you will notice a bit of distortion potentially in subjects with the 16mm, with it being wide. Now, if we head over to the computer, we can have a look at what the lens looks like in photos at different apertures, and we can see if there's any vignetting or fringing. So let's go have a look. So I've just opened up Affinity Photo. I'm using just a picture of a brick wall actually to show what the picture quality is like. So we've got f1.4, 2.8, f5, f8 and f13. So straight off the bat, you can see I've turned all the corrections and everything off on the side here, as you can see. There's definitely some barrel distortion here that I'm seeing straight away. Let's zoom in, let's see how sharp we are in the center. So that's looking pretty nice in the center at f1.4. Let's go down to the corners. Yeah, you can see it's a fair bit softer. That's also a good show of actually the vignetting that's there, you can see. So if we were to remove the lens vignette in post, there it is, look. You can see that go. And then I'm pretty sure if we do a lens correction, this here is going to straighten out. If you look, it kind of dips off, it will straighten that out. So if we click the lens correction, yeah, as you can see, look, it's brought the wall back level. So you can clearly see that there. So let's go on to, let's have a look at f5. So we should be getting sharper as we go through the range. Look at that in there, look at that, looks good. Super sharp that is. Let's go down to same corner again. So yeah, we're getting a bit sharper. We're getting a bit sharper. Again, the vignetting and the lens correction, and let's remove the lens vignette on that one. And then let's go f8. Let's have a look at f13 before we add, let's actually add the corrections to start with because we know about those now. In terms of like chromatic aberration and fringing, if you like, on this, I guess this isn't the best example with it just being one colour. But if we go in, yeah, look at that, that's super sharp for a brick wall. well, that's even sharper in there. And then down on the corners, it doesn't, I've got to be honest, it doesn't look that much better to me. If we go back to, let's go back to f1.4. Let's zoom right into that corner. Let's do the corrections as well on that. So we're right in there. And then let's go over to the f16. Similar sort of zoom. f4. Yeah, let's have a look, let's try and look at something detailed. And there doesn't seem massive much of a difference to me. So to me, it's definitely sharper in the center. Throughout the apertures, the sharpness to me in the corners is definitely softer than the center throughout all of the aperture range as well. We've definitely got some lens vignetting in there, and also really we do need to do the lens corrections more importantly, so we can just straighten that image out and make it look good. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think that it's sharper in the corners at f13 than it is at f1.4? Do you agree that the center's sharp? And just let me know what overall you think of the image quality. So in terms of build quality, no complaints. It's made in Japan, so that's always a vote of confidence in my view. Really smooth, nice manual focus ring, metal construction. The front and your end cap are plastic, but apart from that, the lens isn't weather sealed either, so just be careful if you're taking it out in rain, etc. But apart from that, good solid construction, no complaints. So now let's take a look at some photo and video examples. I like to do this. I'll show you before and after photos from grading them. So with the video footage, I am going to use a gimbal just to try and stabilize it a bit more and make it look just as good as I can before I grade that as well. So enjoy. Me again, just quickly. I look at the analytics yesterday, and only 0.3% of my viewers, that's it, 0.3%, you heard me right, are subscribed to the channel. So do me a favor, if you would please, subscribe to the channel, watch a couple of videos, watch some future videos. If you don't like them or you're not into them, please feel free to unsubscribe. But hey, give me a chance, would greatly appreciate it. Thanks guys. So in terms of sort of competition from other lenses, if we take this focal length, probably their biggest competitor is Viltrox with their 23mm APS-C lens. I've not tried that myself because I've got the 16mm and I'm happy with it, but that'll give you an equivalent length of about, what, 34.5, so roughly the 35mm full frame equivalent. So that could be a really nice length, focal length. I've seen some reviews on it. I do like the fact it comes with the lens hood, which is metal, whereas these Sigmas come with plastic. Nice addition, adds weight, but it's a bit more sturdy. And then you've probably got Sigma themselves with their 18-50 f2.8, which doesn't cost much more than this 16mm. So if we get onto prices, you've got the 16mm, which is roughly about £350, give or take, on Amazon right now. It does sort of fluctuate, so keep an eye on that, but all links will be down below to everything we talk about. The Sigma 18-50 is around, excuse me, is roughly £429. So in a way, okay, the lens doesn't go as wide, but in terms of value, it's a great value. Because I mean, this lens I could be now, I'm at what, 16mm. Obviously that can't do 16mm, but I may want 20mm. So that one, you can just dial it in, get you that 20mm if it looks better in that frame. So you've got a bit more versatility, same with photos as well. But to wrap it all up, yeah, I think for me, the 16mm, I own it. I love it. I use it for this talking headshot. I'm going to continue to use it for the time that I have APS-C cameras. I don't think I'll change it. It's a great kit, great lens for anyone else to own, and I recommend it. 100% recommend it. Really, really versatile, good value in my opinion for the amount that I use it, and it suits my needs. But as ever, excuse me, can't get any words out today. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the lens. Do you own it? Do you want to purchase it? Any issues with it? Any tips with it? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. As ever, please give the video a thumbs up. Love to know that you guys liked it. Please subscribe to the channel. Plenty more to come. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.